Hey, how's it going, boys? What is up? So I was back once again for another character, and our final character is Vaseraga because he looks so fucking cool. I don't know, man. When I saw Vaseraga in the story, he looks so fucking awesome, dude. I'll probably go watch my playthrough or some shit on my playthrough VOD or something. God damn, he looks so fucking sick, man. Dude, I love his armor design on this. It's like so fully decked out in armor right now. He's like literally wearing Havel's armor or some shit in Dark Souls. Alright, so Vaseraga is now fire. Just like in the story, he has 1680 HP and 9300 attack. His attack base is X. His Ogi is Destroy Moon. Oh, another unworldly another unworldly mod. End cooldown for no pain. Restore 30% of Vaseraga's HP. Huh. Can only be used when almost knocked out. I see. Okay, cool. I see. Good to know. Nice. NVT boy. Alright, time for Mr. T to whip out his crimson fingers, right? Alright, so his first skill is Great Sight or Grown Off. Fire damage to all foes, 30% boost to caster's charge bar, restore HP. He heals for 2000. Alright, so his HP is 2000, 6 turns cooldown, and this is the one that he ends cooldown, right? No pain, jammed effect to caster, boost to defense, substitute effect, receives all ally attacks, guts effect. Consumes 25% of max HP. What? Okay, sure. Wait, what? Okay. So he has 100% defense up. Alright, cool. Melas Unleashed is that skill. Sharp boost to caster's stack specs. Hit to foe's defense upon normal attack. Stackable. Consumes 100% charge bar. Alright, so this buff is 50% attack. Normal attack mod. Yikes. Double attack and triple attack up. Okay, so this is like what? Is it updated yet? No, not updated yet. Okay, we don't know what's the double attack and triple attack yet. He has 100% chance to get 30% more damage crit. He has 20% damage cap. Amplify normal attack damage by 20%. Seraphic modifier. Inflict 10% defend down stackable up to 40 upon normal attacks. Gronoff's Resonance. Sharp boost to defense. Low charge bar gain. Activate Great Sight Gronoff when foe uses a special attack. 100% boost to defense though, holy shit. 20% charge bar, fills up 20% slower, and then he activates his first skill whenever he uses a special attack. Blood Drinking Blade. When almost knocked out, activate Great Sight Gronoff at the end of turn. When not almost knocked out, nullify buff removing effects, immune to debuffs. So he's 100% dispel cancelable and 100% veil all the time when he's above 25%. He cannot be debuffed and he cannot be dispelled, yes. When he's above 25% HP. If he's below if he's 25% and below, he'll automatically cast this. The funny thing about his what's that? His Ogi, right? He can only use it when he's almost knocked out, right? So it's like when he's 25%, because you can only use it at 25% or lower, right? So at rate HP, he Ogis, he heals himself, and then you press this, then he kills himself again. So he just goes back and forth. And yeah, this thing lasts for 8 turns, yes. So basically, he only has 2 turns downtime, which is okay. But still, I don't really like having the normal attack modifier though. Normal attack is kinda eh. He can heal himself with this as well, I suppose, so that's okay. I mean, it doesn't seem to be like that bad of a character though. Like, didn't Fire at one point still consistently put Zoe in their party to Ogi? So I guess you could do that with this guy, because he Ogis really hard. Right? Kind of, more or less, because unworldly, but you need to be in red HP to do it. I guess it works for those guys, right? I know there are some people at some point will just consider using Zoe in their fire party, and just because, you know, fire is still enmity setup for the most part because AES and shit. So if they really want to get like that damage and then just press Zoe, and yeah, that, I mean, it's okay, right? It's not It's not that bad. I mean, the cool thing is he has 100% defend up, like passive, right? And then you can add passive. You can add defend up in his EMP as well too, because I just saw it. So he has 3 defense up. His EMP has 3 defense. Okay, 3 fucking defense. 1 enmity, 1 healing, 2 crit, 1 Ogi, and win the attack down, and 3 attack. So you can make his defense go even higher. Like, just, you know, all in on his defense or some shit. But I don't think I would do that either way. I would, for my case, I think what's gonna happen is that because I'm very focused on AES, right? Like enmity shit. I would, and crit as well, obviously. So I would definitely level this shit too, because he has 2, right? So I will max that out. I'll definitely max out enmity as well. Healing too would be nice because extra 20% cap on this would be really nice. And then you get that as well. I'm not sure if the healing cap actually affects this. I would assume it does though. So that would be really nice too. But having it affected on this would be really good regardless. Because to get 20% of 2000 is still pretty okay. And not to mention he's this. So I'll max this too. I'll max the both crit, healing, and enmity. Ogi, I'll probably just put like 1. Just for a little consistency. But yeah. For the rest of it, I'll probably just stack on defense. Yeah, I'll definitely just stack on defense. It doesn't seem to be half bad as well, because he looks like a nice character to go with in Fa as well. If you think about it, for fire. Imagine not being able to get dispelled and debuffed. That's actually pretty cool. And he has so much defense. Like seriously, he has so much fucking defense. So imagine if you press this as well, right? He has 100% defend up on top of this too. And then imagine if you level up the EMP as well and have rings as well. So imagine all that defense that he has. He's just probably not going to take any damage when he does his all ally sub. He might actually just take almost no damage at all from Paradise Lost. You know, this is more like, oops. This is more like a character I would like to see when it comes to like actual tanking. But it would be really nice if like a character like him has hostility up too though. But there's no hostility up on this guy. I would probably even say that he's even much better in Magna too because of this thing. He'll be way better in Magna because of that. So it's just gonna bump his damage much more effectively if you're using Magna. So imagine if you're using Fa, right? If you're doing Fa with him, right? It's even better. Because he can tank everything. He can do everything. He can heal himself. He auto-casts as well. And not to mention, this shit happens all the time too if you think about it for Fa. Right? Because Fa does special attacks like non-stop. So imagine he just used this all the time. He's just gonna heal himself consistently. And gets meter every time. He just doesn't die. You know? Like, who cares if he gets Paradise Lost, right? Just press this button, I'm very certain he'll survive too. Because he even has this too. So there's no way he'll die. Maybe he might die to plain damage, but I don't think Paradise Lost will do a lot of damage to him. So he should survive the plain damage by just in theory. In theory, he should survive. Yeah, he should survive because he has 200% base defense with just this too. So if you level some of his EMP, like his defense and shit, and then you manage to get the ring defense up as well, or some shit like that, he probably really just not gonna receive anything from Paradise Lost. And then he receives all of the plain damage, which is probably gonna be just in total like what? I don't know, 5,000-6,000 I think, around there. Usually I think plain damage in total, if you take all the 3 or 4 hits, I think, is around that much. So he should be able to survive. Unless for some reason your Vaseraga is already so freaking low, then well, that's too bad, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. He might actually be able to tank Phosphorus as well, you know, in that scenario. That's why I think it's just pretty damn insane. Because, like, you could also, like, how do I say? You could also play with his HP quite a bit because, you know, he has this thing, right? When you use this thing, or when you use this thing, you could actually toy around with his HP. By what I mean by that is because at some point of the raid, Fa will always use like phosphorus or some shit at like the lowest HP in your party or something. That's like, if you remember, like one, like, you know, say for example why Urius always dies, for example, if you're playing Win or something, because Urius usually is in the whole standard setup for Win. He always has the lowest HP. That's why he's always getting targeted and shit. So that's why I feel like he actually might be really nice for farm just because of that. You can toy around with the HP and just let him just take everything. So it's like you don't really even have to use this. But obviously, if you want to survive with the fucking phosphorus, you probably might want to use this. Or if not, you could probably just get like a little bit extra what's that, defend up or some shit in your whatever summons that you're using, if you're actually planning to use some of those. Dude, imagine having both Athena and him in there, and Nemone. Yeah, just full auto far then. Yeah, imagine if you have both Nemone, this guy, and Athena, right? It's just full auto far then, right? Like, oh. What are you missing? Just go full auto, right? Oh, damn. Yep, just full auto for us. 2021 now. Full auto is the way. His weapon? Oh yeah, what's his weapon like? Tank and counter effect to MC to 3 hits boost to hostility, big boost to fire allies attack, and small garrison. Yeah, last I recall, there's no full limit break. So that's nice and all, but there's no full limit break. So it doesn't really do much, unfortunately. Still a pretty cool character nonetheless though. I actually like his animation a lot when I saw it earlier. I think one of the cool shit about him is his fucking animation, man. He looks so fucking awesome, and then his animation makes it even crazier. I really like his animation a lot. He fucking blasts the goddamn moon, man. That's so cool, man. He just fucking blow up the entire moon. Or some shit. I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's just the moon, right? Because they are going to the moon or some shit. Dude, even his... If you notice, right, his normal attacks is also very... is somewhat correlated to what he does in Versus, if you notice. His 3-hit combo, right, if you look at his 3-hit autos, right, is all from Versus. You know, that charging attack, his swinging... Everything is from Versus. They actually just took the animation from Versus and plunked it into this. But the Ogi animation is so fucking sick though. He just like goes Super Saiyan and blows out the goddamn moon. I really like his design, like, as a character. The character design looks fucking awesome to me. I actually like a lot of these kind of shit actually, if you guys didn't know that. Whenever I see cool armors, I just go in awe because it looks so fucking sick, man. It makes like a male character from shit to badass. You know? Because you could have like, you know, whatever stuff below it, but you put on those armors, goddamn, you're immediate badass already, right? That's why it's like, damn, I fucking love it, man. And then it doesn't change the fact that even his skills can be his character mechanics can be a little bit, I guess, can be a little bit wonky at times if you think about it, because it's not like, you know, how Zeta is, or, you know, like, it's not like super straightforward like how the Yuri and Farah is, or, you know, like any other character, you know, like how like trumpet emoji character, summer character works, you know, Alana, you know, those type of characters. He's clearly not like those kind of characters, but I still think he's definitely usable in certain ways, obviously. That's why he's gonna be under situational for me. But yeah, regardless, I feel like when it comes to just pure tanking shit, he's just probably gonna excel so hard because of that, because of how much defense this fucker has. Like, right off the bat, he already has fucking 100% defend up because of this. And not to mention, like, even though his charge bar gain is like lowered, right? I wouldn't even say it's that bad too, because like 20% is not entirely slow. It's slow, but it's not that slow, if that actually makes sense. And then not to mention, like, if you're actually in a raid that like again, because I always put fire as an example when it comes to this, because fire is like one of the perfect examples of fights where the fucker just launches charge attack after charge attack or special attack, whichever you call it. Just does that over and over again so freaking often. So he just goes out of control. It's just meaning like he just consistently gains so much meter, and not to mention he auto nukes, and then he also restores his HP. You know, it keeps him alive because, you know, he takes so much damage, right? Though the real unfortunate thing I would definitely say for a character like this is the lack of hostility, because I feel like characters like this would definitely need some sort of hostility to actually make his insane tanking proficiency, you know, to like the next level or some shit. Just allow him to tank for everyone or something. I mean, it's really cool the fact that he does have all allies up and all that, but still. Yeah, I mean, special points to this too, man. Not being able to get dispelled and debuffed as well. That's awesome, man. This shit is fucking awesome. But I would definitely say a character like him would definitely shine a lot better in Magna. He probably works best in Magna. I don't think he's really that great in Primal at all. But you can still use it in Primal, of course. There's like no doubt you can. It's just not so ideal because you kind of want to make use of this, right? Where, you know, this thing and then this thing. Yeah, then you just get a lot of extra damage. You can debuff as well. This thing lasts for 8 turns, man. Only having 2 turns downtime. Because in a way, it kind of fits too. Because you don't really... It's not like you can Ogi at the beginning too. Because you get this so much. You're just going to get like... You're just going to sit at 100 meters so easily anyway. That's why you can just press this immediately kind of thing. And if you have like at least some sort of garrison, right? If you're Gangster Knife or some shit like that. He'll probably just take no damage at all. Along with all this, of course. He'll probably just take 0 damage altogether if you're actually using Gangster Knife as well. You can just literally keep him at 25% HP at all times. You can just leave him at 5k HP and he'll probably never die. He'll probably only die at plain damage, of course, so that's the only thing you need to pay attention to. But other than that, yeah, he's pretty good. So that's all I can say for Mr. Vaseraga. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the impression memes. I'll see you guys on the next one. Whenever the next grand character or whatever get introduced again from the next parts of the events, of the current event, I mean, of Stay Moon. Can't wait to see more characters. Till then, we'll get to, you know, maybe we'll get to see Gwyn Grand, or no, please not, or Cassius Grand, whichever. I would honestly prefer to see Cassius Grand, to be honest. But yes, that's it.